fans, hello there, welcome out to an episode of the Arsenal series. It's Wenger out and it's me, Benji FM, and today we've got two games coming up, as you can see, against Cska Moscow, and then next episode we'll have the Carabao Cup final against Leeds United. But first things first then, let's look at some of the fixtures you've missed since we last met, and we kick things off with a 1-0 defeat. It was Davy Klaassen with the goal for Southampton in a game that I dare say we dominated but didn't get the win in. No one played particularly well apart from Rob Holding at the back, and not a good performance from us. But you can see since then, 3 clean sheets, 10 goals scored as well, and lots of goals scored by our strike force. Moussa Dembele has been in fine form. 4 goals for him, a couple for Riyad Mahrez, Ivan Perisic getting in the goals, and Granit Xhaka, which is really great to see. So these games against Cska Moscow were in good form, and hopefully with the memory of the Southampton defeat long gone. So let's introduce you to the team then that's facing off against Cska. So this is what we are working with then. Petr Cech is going to be in goal for this one. Hector Bellerin, Rob Holding, Van Dijk, Danny Rose, Ramsey, Arthur, Mahrez, Iwobi, Ozil, and Dembele. The big one then is Arthur coming in the centre. Has played for me already so far this season, a couple of games, 1 assist to his name, and a 9.0 rating so far to kick things off. Looking really, really good. We're sort of experimenting whether to play him as a roaming playmaker or an advanced playmaker, which he actually prefers. And I think having him and Ozil do the same role probably isn't the wisest idea. So I'll keep him for now as a roaming playmaker. He seems to get some good work done in that position already. So far, so good. Of course, Riyad Mahrez, 20 goals for him so far this season. Dembele with 19, and injuries still across the board. Lacazette is currently out injured. He's picked up another one, 3 weeks for him with a broken collarbone. Hazard, Wilshere, Chambers, and Koscielny suspended, meaning that this is the lineup we've got, and the bench still remains pretty strong. Seri's there, of course, who is going to be a little bit upset about Arthur's arrival, I'm sure. We've got Perisic, Xhaka, Kurzawa. It's a decent bench. James Vaughan makes the bench for today, so we might see James Vaughan. James Vaughan. We're not even a fifth of the way through how many times we said his name last episode. So, Cska is the away game first. Then we played both games back to back. The league fixtures this year have been a little bit weird. Like we played the quarterfinal of the League Cup, and I don't know why we played that this year. Everything's out of sync. Okay, then let's get cracking. Then Cska Moscow versus Arsenal. Have I said it before? I'll say it again. We're in our red and white familiar kit, and Dembele has kicked things off with a little cheeky. It's Christmas. It's snowing like crazy. I mean, we're in Moscow. Russia are known for it. And it's decided to start snowing. And I'm not sure the weather conditions are what I'm looking for right now, to be honest. It is hammering it down to the point where I can't even see what's going on. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I can't wait to get back to the warm of London. Like, heavens. Alright, so it is them coming forward. Lasogga's on it. Plays it out to that right-hand side. Milanov now drives down that right-hand side. Cuts it back across. They've hit the post, and it's saved by Petr Cech eventually. It was a bit of a shambles. I've never had the snow so in my face before on this game. I don't know what to make of it. As Dembele races through, got a chance for Arsenal here. Moussa Dembele, Akinfeev, a familiar name to most of you, I'm sure, makes the save though. Comes out to Arthur on the edge of the box. He's challenged, and then Aaron Ramsey puts in a slide tackle and gathers the ball himself as well. Now it goes backwards, and working this quite nicely, Ozil into Riyad Mahrez. Maybe a chance for us. Mahrez with a strike on goal. Akinfeev again turns it behind for another corner kick. 20 minutes gone. Some good early pressure from these Arsenal boys. And of course, because we're playing them back to back here, you do tend to learn more about the teams in over a 2-leg fixture. Also, you get to see how your players play against a side such as Cska Moscow. They're a decent European side, but not the best. Gotta say, we do play quite an aggressive style, and there's some space in behind for the Russians if they want it, and yes. Bellerin plays a ball down the line, and it finds Dembele, who's got a lot of work to do, but there are people coming up to support him. Iwobi's on that far side. Does he take a shot? Alex Iwobi with left-footed. I didn't think he was going to shoot, so I expected him to cut back inside and maybe look for a pass, but what a strike that is. Let's look at that in another angle. You can see Bellerin launches it down the pitch. Dembele is on it like a shot, and then picks out a beautiful ball across, and I'm thinking here, Iwobi surely isn't going to go for goal, but he does. Left-footed into the back of the net. Great finish from him. With the attacking talent we've got, Alex Iwobi is continuing to make his case. As Aaron Ramsey's picked up an injury, Seri's going to come on for him in the middle. We could have put Xhaka on, but I think I just like Seri more as a player. Plus, I bought him, and I think when you buy a player, you kind of want to play the bought player. Riyad Mahrez has got a bit of a knock. We've not seen too much from him in the game, and you wonder if that might signal the end of it. We've got Perisic, of course, on the bench. We could shift Iwobi to the other side and bring Perisic on. And I think without risking Riyad Mahrez, that's probably the wise thing to do. So Perisic to come on for Mahrez, and we go out for the second half. I didn't do a team talk. Oh, that might be better. So far, though, so good. It's a corner. Sorry, he puts it in. It's headed clear as far as Arthur, who, if he can get a shot on goal, he's well challenged. And luckily, he didn't get injured from that. But it could be a breakaway for CSKA. They launch it for No, it's not a breakaway. It's probably going to be our chance. Van Dijk with a big kick upfield, and Perisic could be onto this, and is. He's got Dembele in the middle if he wants to find him. Dembele's there. Oh my Dembele. Oh my Dembele. Ball played on this right-hand side. Milanov on it for CSK. Ball into the middle. Van Dijk clears. Arthur heads down to Seri. And could it be a counter/breakaway for us? As Iwobi plays it into Mesut Ozil. He's got the runners ahead of him. And he finds Perisic on this left-hand side who's popping up. Back into Ozil. Actually, no, leaves it for Arthur. And our Dembele. Options on that right-hand side, but it's intercepted. And a counter-attack maybe. They've suckered us in a little bit, and they could punish us for it. Ball's played across. Eremenko, is it? Sorry. His name was confusing but familiar as Cech with a good save. Ozil's picked up a bit of a knock. So I think we're going to try and change things around. An away point isn't the worst point, but James Vaughan is coming on. We're going to actually play James Vaughan. He's not the fittest player out there, but as a deep line forward, that might look crazy, but I want the presence of two strikers up front. I understand it's James Vaughan, but it's happened now. I don't want to risk Ozil, and we've got an away goal, so it's kind of one of those. Corner kick for us. Sorry to play it in. Rob Holding gets up, hits the crossbar, and Akinfeev gathers. A good chance for us. If James Vaughan scores, I think we're on the pitch, as it's Churchy with a free kick, plays it in to the edge of the box. Beresut skis on it, and he has a go. Oh my God, that was not far away. We will take a point here though. 15 minutes left. Just get the point, get out. Ball played over the top, and it could be a chance for them. They're in on goal. Cech with another big save at a vital time. About 15 minutes or so left to go. Some possession for us here. Arthur's on it. Plays it over towards Dembele, who gets past his man, skips past his man, falls to Arthur. Perisic! Oh, he smashed it against the bar, and it's cleared. We could have had far more goals in this game, but not as of yet. As Perisic with a header, again we go close. All over the top, and they could be in. CSK again applying pressure. We hold off the first attack, but they come again, and Van Dijk's clearance finds the feet of Dembele. Now, if he can turn and move, we could be in a bit of luck, but no, it's kicked the other way, and they're through. Oh no, CSKA, it chips the keeper, it hits the bar, and they're in again. We need to start playing a deeper line before it's too late, and it has to be now. In fact, we're going to go a little bit more defensive. Actually, we'll go attacking, and we're going to drop our defence a little bit deeper. They're finding that ball over the top, through the middle, a lot. As we're into injury time then, 95 minutes is the additional time added on. 30 seconds left, and CSK might have one final chance as it's played across the box. Not too good, and that should be game. And there we have it then. CSK Moscow 0, Arsenal 1, and we take that into the second leg at the Emirates, which is coming up right now, literally right now. Oh my God, hang on a moment. Mahrez 5 days, Ozil 4 days, and Ramsey 5 weeks. Okay, they should be back for the next game. It's in a week's time, but that's not ideal. Right, game number 2, and Cska comes in for this one as well. The back line then, bellowing Koscielny, Van Dijk and Danny Rose. Koscielny makes his return. Petr Cech in goal. Mahrez, Ozil and Iwobi on the left with Dembele keeping his place up top. Still lots of injuries. Still no one that I want to featuring. Wilshere, Hazard, Lacazette would all probably be involved in a game like this, but aren't here for us today. So, let's get into the game then. Ozil is leading out the boys. I don't know if he's captain, actually. I assume it'll still be Cech. Now I mention it. But at the Emirates, and it should be a routine win, maybe. CSKA aren't like one of my favourite European teams, I think it's probably fair to say. Actually, have you got a favourite? Well, this could be a comment question. Napoli were one of my favourite sort of European teams. Ajax, interestingly, one of my favourite European teams. Outside of my own club, there's certain teams that I just quite like. Valencia, once upon a time, used to be one of those sides that I'd always sort of look out for, see how they were getting on as they're Bellerin forward. Oh, a great early chance for us, which you can't convert. But yeah, have you got a team that there's no real logic as to why you just quite like them? I think AC Milan for me, actually, as a Liverpool fan, that might make some sort of sense. But yeah, teams that I've always sort of looked out for, they're mine. What are yours? As Iwobi's in on goal, and Iwobi finds the back of the net. Great finish from him as well. Assist by Riyad Mahrez. It kind of came out of nothing. We'll watch this again on the replay, so you can see just how good the ball from Mahrez is. I suspect very good. As we work it quite neatly from the back. Bellerin plays it out to Mahrez, and then this ball forward from him. It actually is very, very good. Look at that, cutting across. Iwobi does great to get in front of his marker, and fires it into the back of the net. 1-0. And I don't want to say game over already, viewers, but it could be game over already. I always say I don't want to say it and then just say it anyway. I think you know that by now. I don't know if you will see this on the recording, but I'm going to mention it just in case there's comments. That there's a little stutter. to my game. Now, I don't know if this is after a Football Manager update that this has occurred, because I've never had this before. If it's evident to you, I'm really sorry. I don't know what to do about it. It might just be the sort of thing where I need to restart my computer, but this is not ideal, is it? If it looks fine and you don't know what I'm talking about, then don't worry about it. Mesut Ozil, though, forward with it, plays it into Arthur, who is racing forward. My word, he's quite athletic as well, to be fair. As Arthur, lovely Arthur, that was Bertha. As Mahrez puts it back in the net, 2-0, 12 minutes gone. This could be a bit of a romp. We've been scoring a lot of goals. You saw 10 goals in the last 10 games after that defeat to Southampton, and we may well continue that. Clean sheets as well. We're keeping a lot more of those recently. I don't know why, because our tactic... I mean, I do know why. We're not playing teams that are really good. That's why. And then as soon as you play any good teams, it's over. That's a weird. There was no away goals at all until Shakhtar scored. Every single goal scored was by a home team. That's crazy. It's not crazy, but it was weird. It's not even that weird. It's possible. Bertha. Lovely Bertha. She's one hell of a machine. I don't think that was the phrase. I don't think it was one hell of a machine. It was a children's programme. If anyone remembers Bertha, by the way... Me and you. There's probably two of us. Maybe leave a comment about that if you know anything about it. As Mario Fernandes, Van Dijk with a great challenge, wins it back, and then Danny Rose's ball out to Mahrez is really good. And now if Mahrez can open his legs a little bit and start sprinting, he finds Dembele instead. Another fantastic through ball and a huge miss from Dembele. The crowd behind the goal looked devastated. Absolutely devastated. Ozil free kick for the half-time whistle approaches, and Koscielny, does he run from a million miles away to score that? Watch Koscielny's run again here. And maybe it was my eyes playing tricks on me, but it felt like he ran in and then ran straight onto it from when he's come up from the back, unmarked completely. I mean, can you time that well? I'm not sure. Regardless, it's 3-0. You probably went, Mesut, no, he's going, now, me now. Yeah, go. As he runs in, boom, and then they high five. I don't know what I'm doing. Right, half time. So far, so good. Patrick saying very happy with the performance, keep it going. Why would I say anything else? You'll notice, by the way, if you can see it very faintly, not snowing in this one, but the rain is pouring down, so that's good. I wonder if the weather is affecting the stuttering. I don't know. Corner. Ozil plays it in. Koscielny's there again. Falls to Arthur. Oh my... Arthur. He's banged it against the bar. I really want to sing the theme tune, so if he can get a goal, that'd be fantastic. I mean, he scored in one of the other games, I think, and I sang it then, but... Hey, is a wonderful cat... No, wait. Mahrez's delivery, and Akinfeev claims a great highlight. Not seen one for a while. That was worth it. So far, Cska, as you can see from the stats on the right-hand side, no shots on target, just the one shot for them. So here comes their goal, I would imagine, as Lasogos played through, and, well, it's not a goal. They've hit the woodwork. Bit of Petr Cech, bit of woodwork, whatever. Time's ticking down. Just realised I've not made any. Just watching the time go down, realising I've made absolutely no substitutions, but no real need to when the game is this comfortable. There's about 20 seconds left. I assume it's done. You can see me on the far touchline there. Arms folded at this point as the game is done. Then do I go down the tunnel as well, or do I just sort of stand there looking moody? I think I stand there looking moody. Oh, there we are. I'm celebrating. Well, that's me there with my lovely coat on. Then we have it there 3-0, 4-0 aggregate, and we go through to the next round. If that's soon, we'll bring you the draw for that right now. We will right now. It's the Friday, so we'll do that, shall we? Nearly $500,000 as well in the bank. What's in our assistant to that? Because I just want to get to this bloody draw. Europa Cup second knockout round draw by UEFA. Thank you, UEFA. We also need to rest the players because we've got a big game coming against Leeds next episode. I think we'll do the Leeds game as just sort of a one-game episode. We don't need too many of them. A bit of a shorter episode over the weekend as well. So, yeah, we'll do that. Before I forget, rest the boys, and let's see how we get on. Right, draw time, and we'll see how we get. There's some big teams in the draw. It's done. It's Basel. It's finished. There's some other big games there, actually. Milan played Dortmund, Southampton away at Sevilla. They're not very good anyway, so we'll leave that. And Spalla in there against Sporting. Right then, that is going to bring us to the end of this, today's episode. If you've enjoyed it, do leave a like. If you want to see some more, subscribe to the channel. And we'll love with care. But it's been until next time. I'll see you again soon. Goodbye. Slugged off Southampton there.
Yeah, I might have noticed that. I may have noticed that.
He supports them.